It has come to my attention that there are people in this world who think I'm insane. No, no, no. Don't try to make excuses of any kind. No, I hear the talk. People think I live in a fantasy world, that the fantasy's all in my head, that I think that the laws of nature don't apply to me. Well, I'm here to tell you that the laws of nature don't apply to me, and that I'm not crazy. And I've built this junior high school science fair project to prove it. As you can see, I have 4 switches, 4 light bulbs, a bank of batteries, and when I connect this switch, the positive side of the batteries is connected to each one of these switches. The negative side of the battery is connected to each one of the light bulbs. And then there's a string or wire going from each switch to the light. So when I push one of these switches down, the electrons flow out of the battery, through here, through the switch, through that wire, through the light bulb, and back to the battery. When I do it to that one, same thing. Electrons flow out, through the switch, through the light, back to the battery. Does it on each one. No matter what order I do them in, it's still, the electrons are flowing. You can see it. It doesn't get any more basic than this. That I open this one, it stops. Break that one, it stops. Break that one, it stops. Break that connection, it stops. But in my world, that's not how things go. No. In my world, I painted the little tips of all these switches. And I painted the light bulbs different colors. What does that mean? Nothing in most people's world. But in my world, it makes all the differences. If I unscrew these light bulbs, take the light bulbs and just randomly lay one out. Red. Put red over here. Next one is yellow. Put yellow here. That leaves red and or blue and green. We'll do green next. So the last one will be blue. So now normally this switch would control that one. This would be green, that would be green. But now this is red, which goes here. So in my world, that switch controls that light. The next one is yellow. In my world, this switch, since it's yellow, it controls. The next one is green. Well, that would be this one. And the last one would be blue. That would be that one. If I disconnect red, it kills red. I disconnect yellow, it kills yellow. I disconnect blue, and I disconnect green. Then I got to noticing that these little tips come right off. And I can move them from each one. And it dawned on me that it's very much like flowing electricity. you have electrons. You can see the electrons are flowing this way as I move them. But the negative charge, which is that, empty, it's flowing the other direction. And this flows. There's the negative. The electron moves. The negative moves over. Next one moves here. And then the battery starts it back over again. And now we've just rearranged them one more time. Red this time is here. So to close red, you have to push down the red. Now it just so happens the yellow is now with the right one. But then there's green, and then there's blue. In my world, that's the way things work. And if I disconnect green, green stops. I can disconnect blue, blue stops. Disconnects red, red stops, and of course yellow. Now if I fix them, I put this red bulb where the red switch goes, and I put the blue bulb where the blue switch is, and I put the green. Well, there you have it. There's the red, the green, the red, the yellow, the blue. And now if anybody wants to play with it, they will find that they will not be able to recreate what I just did, which proves that I do possess some power to change the law of nature and that I'm not crazy. There you have it, scientific proof. It's so fatso.